Outkick. Biological male wins Miss America competition for first time. Hey, just what we needed. You know, I had to say something about this. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for stopping by. I do appreciate everybody supporting my work. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure that you're still subscribed. You can find me on Rumble and on Twitter, and check out my merchandise store. Links will be in the description. So let's get into this, I guess, event here. This individual who is a man wins a competition that is for women. The question is, at what point in time are women going to stand up and say, hey, no, you can't allow men to compete against us? And this particular incident is extremely egregious. Now we're going to take a look at the picture here. If you haven't seen this is going to be shock and awe for you. We're going to take a look at a picture of the contestants. You ready? You're going to have to tell me which one is the man. Here we are. Now, which one of these people here in this image do you think is the male? I'm sure it's going to be hard for you to figure out, isn't it? Is it the pretty one? Or one of the pretty ones, I should say. Or is it the butt ugly one? I know that you are having difficulty figuring it out, but that's where it's at. Here, I don't know if this is a tweet or something, and it says, Miss Greater Diarene? Whatever that is. I guess it is finally time to introduce myself. My name is Brian Nguyen. Didn't even change his name to a female name. I am 19 years old, and I am currently a freshman at Nassau Community College majoring in business management. I hope to use my degree so that I can create sustainable, ethical, and inclusive products such as clothing, cosmetics, and accessories. I also hope to continue to grow my career in the modeling and social media industry. Well, I think you're going to do fine because apparently fat is in. My social impact initiative is #QueensAreEverywhere. Oh, man, can't wait to go to that. This is a media movement that helps the next generation develop self-confidence, realize their potential, and become the leaders of their destiny. This is done by spotlighting members of the community that have faced adversity and teach how they overcame it. I am excited to continue growing this project and expanding it into in-person events and appearances. I am ecstatic to be the first transgender woman to be a Miss America local title holder, and I hope to make everyone proud and become the first to walk the Miss America stage. I am Brian Nguyen, your Mr. Greater Dairy 2023, and I am so excited for my year of service to compete for Miss New Hampshire in April and to make you all proud. This is a travesty. This thing here should not be in a beauty pageant. If an actual biological woman walked onto the stage to compete in a beauty pageant and looked like this, she would be disqualified. The competition was for Miss Greater Dairy 2023 in New Hampshire, is part of the Miss America series of beauty pageants, a pageant that has clearly lost its way. This comes after a recent court ruling confirmed that transgender contestants could be excluded from competitions without penalty. They shouldn't be allowed to compete. I mean, whatever. But the Miss America organizers clearly had no issue with the biological male competing in a competition with women. This is another indication that activists intend to normalize the disruption of spaces traditionally reserved for women. Exactly. Most recently, the Biden administration invited one of the more extreme activists into the White House to discuss normalizing women having bulges. You mean bulges in their pants where a men's reproductive organs are? Seriously? Women don't have that, okay? If you're a woman, you don't have that. Transgender athletes have dominated sports competitions, spurring complaints from biological females repeatedly losing to physically superior contestants. Safety concerns have also become increasingly important. Just recently, a biological male transgender volleyball player injured a high schooler with a vicious spike. Yep. Broken face, as I recall. Rugby leagues have prohibited biological males from competing against females. Obviously, beauty pageants don't present the safety risk that sports do, but this represents a further encroachment into traditionally women's competitions. The left, which claims to be on the side of women's rights, once again has no interest in protecting women. Appeasing the transgender lobby clearly has more importance than actually defending biological females. As long as transgender contestants continue to be rewarded, this kind of behavior will continue. And we have some comments down here. Gav Printkip says, Jiminy Christmas, how does that person win a local beauty pageant for women? Even if he was a she, there isn't pageant winning beauty there. That's exactly right. That's the whole point. It's like, this is a hideously ugly individual. And yet somehow he won a woman's beauty pageant. All right, now we're going to watch the actual announcement of who won the beauty pageant. We can look at this pretty clearly and easily here. We can see that there are 4 attractive young women on stage. And then there's one giant walrus that is wearing a dress and has long hair on its head. So let's watch what happens here when a winning individual is announced. Watch the faces. Watch them. Watch the faces of the girls, the actual girls. See, look, they're so excited. They're clapping. They're so happy. Look, wow. So amazing. And look at them, get back here just like cheering on this turn of events. Look, there's this one girl. You got to go back here if we can. Right here, right there. Look, she's just not even having it. This girl in the golden gray dress. She's like, yeah, this is not even, what are you guys doing? This is ridiculous. And there he is waving. Look at that fat on that arm just flop around. Look at that flop. Oh yeah, just what I want to see in my women. Yeah, so this is not the first time that a man has won a beauty competition in the United States. We have man wins Miss Nevada USA pageant, on track to win Miss USA, then Miss Universe. So this happened in 2021, the middle of 2021. So I don't know. Let's take a look at this article here. One of the world's premier beauty pageants has fallen to the transgender craze and will be allowing a biological male to compete with the country's most beautiful women for the crown of Miss America. A transgender woman, or atomically speaking, a dude, just beat out 21 real women for the title of Miss Nevada, giving 27-year-old Catalina Enriquez the chance to be crowned Miss USA in the larger beauty competition. Our hearts go out to all women who have so far been deemed less beautiful than a literal man. Exactly. Now, is this person, this Cataluna? Is this him? If so, at least he is a pretty man. I mean, at least he's got that. Unlike what we saw with Brian Nguyen. Brian Nguyen is just like, whew. Man, woman, doesn't matter. You are just not attractive, dude. I do not want to see you ever, let alone like trying to be pretty. Ugh. And we thought models had to deal with intense pressure before they had to compete with men. Yeah, I mean, men are more competitive than women. But back to Cataluna's rise as a man to the heights of feminine beauty achievement. What a world. Yeah, indeed, what a world. This campaign for Miss Nevada crown was remarkable, and even local Fox affiliate KVVU TV described it as redefining what it means to be a woman and what it means to be beautiful. Well, when the literal opposite gender wins a female pageant, yeah, we guess you could call that a redefinition. During the pageant, Enriquez, leaning into his unorthodox gender identity and added some LGBTQ, #ampersand, question mark, activism to the festivities, the Blaze reported that he wore a homemade rainbow-colored gown to celebrate Pride Month in order to honor all those who don't get a chance to spread their colors, he said. If this was on stage while presenting, I would say that should be an automatic disqualification, just like with the Olympics. If you bring your own personal feelings into the Olympics, you are stripped of your medals and disqualified. We saw that with the Black Panthers when they raised their fist for winning, I think it was gold and bronze medals. In an interview with Fox affiliate, Enriquez added, "I've learned to love myself, learning the beauty that's inside me, learned to use my voice and the power that I have." He also stated, "You are capable of anything as long as you believe in yourself." Apparently you are. Well, he really is a testament to that. He is a woman because he says so, and now even the world's premier line of beauty pageants are including it. Yeah, ridiculous. This past March saw Cataluna win the Miss Silver State USA pageant, a local competition in the larger Miss Universe pageant. Again, our condolences to the poor women who lost that one. When asked about what participating in the competition meant to him, he called it a celebration of womanhood and diversity, and this celebration of being your true self. Again, with this diluted farce. After winning the Miss Nevada crown over the weekend, Cataluna stated, "Today I am a proud transgender woman of color. Personally, I've learned that my differences do not make me less than. It makes me more than." Oh, interesting quote there at the end, more than. So is she admitting her victimhood status makes her more powerful than the normals? Well, that's straight from the horse's mouth. But hey, if you claim oppression, you can literally get the Miss Universe pageant to allow you to compete even if you are a bloody man. This is highly disturbing. Indeed it is. I should just join these beauty pageants. I mean, I certainly look better than Brian. Brian here, that's a face only a mother could love. I tell you what. Oh man, that's rough. So, I've said this every time I talk about the transgender stuff and how we need to not have men competing in any meaningful way against women. And I say this right here. You don't get to do everything you want to do in life. That's just how it is. I don't care if you want to play football and say you want to play as a woman against other women, but you have a dangle-do between your legs. That dangle-do disqualifies you from playing in any sort of meaningful competition. As soon as there's real stakes on the line, you can play a pickup game, you can play your neighborhood league. You can have a little league just to see who's the best. Okay, fine. You want to do that? There's no real stakes. Go right ahead. If everybody agrees to it, that's okay. Everybody who wants to play in that league and all the women know they're going to be playing against a man who's going to tackle them potentially, breaking their bones and such. Okay, fine. Go at it. Knock yourselves out. I mean, you're literally going to be knocking out the girls, right? But as soon as there's real, this is a $10,000 reward, I believe it was, right? Was that what Brian won here? Brian won a $10,000 reward. I'm almost positive of that. Let me see. I'm gonna do a little quick search here. New Hampshire man wins beauty pageant. Let's see here if there's I don't know if there's any statement about the prize money, but I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere it said $10,000 wins. Let me see. Let's try typing $10,000. That's 1,000 in beauty pageant. Yeah. Well, it doesn't say right off the top there about the money, but there's just a lot more articles about this. People have been talking about this. Oh, here we go. 19-year-old man also walked away with $7,500 in scholarship awards. Yep. That money should have gone to a woman because we've all heard how men have it so easy. There needs to be women-only scholarships. There can't be men-only scholarships because men already have it. They're already on top. Clown world. We live in clown world. This is ridiculous. This needs to stop immediately. And, that's all I got for this time. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.